Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Val Mancini and I am going to show you a few tricks on how to do a day-to-day look. Check it out. So we're going to start with Brittany's makeup. This is going to be a day-to-day look. First we're going to put a little bit of the concealer. Look all. You want to make sure the concealer is fully blended. A soft brush is very necessary because you do not want to drag on your skin. Of course, for us women, it's very important not to have any wrinkles. So the less tension and dragging on your skin, the better it is for your skin. This concealer is very light. Close your eyes for a second, okay? Therefore, it's perfect because it blends right into the skin and it looks, absolutely flawless. So a little bit of that concealer is going to go also in some of the parts of Brittany's skin that are broken out. But this makeup is paraben free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic, so it won't clog up pores. And be very gentle with your strokes. I usually with the concealer, because concealer is always a couple shades lighter than your natural skin tone. You always want to make sure you do that. So you always add a little bit more into the forehead because you want to highlight the forehead, a little bit to the nose area. I always go a little bit on the top of the lip just to brighten up your lips a little bit more. And again, at the chin. Now the best part is the tinted moisturizer or the BB cream. It's very light and this is perfect for day-to-day look because again, it will not clog up your pores and it does not feel like a ton of makeup on. And who has time for a ton of makeup? Not me. My makeup routine normally is about 10 minutes right out the door because I rather spend time on other things than sit half an hour to an hour in front of a mirror trying to put my makeup on. And most importantly, at the end of the day, I want to look like myself. I don't want to look like somebody else that's made up. When I wash my face, I want to see myself and not be shocked about what's underneath. And then of course, you always want to extend a little bit more into the neck so that way it kind of blends in. The one thing about makeup is about blending. You do not want to you don't want to look at lines. You don't want to see lines and you don't want to see the dark and the light. Again, it's about making it look as natural as possible. And I like to promote healthy, natural, glowing skin. That's what I stand for. And that's what I love to do, and most of my clients will like that too. So it's a bonus when everybody likes it. What I like to promote and what I think looks beautiful is healthy, glowing skin. Anything that looks too done, if there's too much foundation and too much powder on, it just looks very matte and very done and you almost look unreal. And this is day-to-day look. This is not like you're going to a party or you're getting your pictures taken. That's a totally different way of approaching makeup. But for a day-to-day look, you want to look like yourself but more enhanced, and that's what I like to promote is self skin enhancement. Natural skin enhancement. So I'm gonna go to the next step, which is gonna be a little bit of blush and a little bit of bronzer, and my two favorite products are going to play a huge role in here. We're going to add bronzer first, and what I'm going to use is Laguna, and this is all KDM products, just a little bit more. And with the bronzer, you want to create a little bit of a shadowing just to accentuate those cheekbones. And Brittany has beautiful cheekbones, so we're going to make sure we accentuate. And I like to use a very small brush for this because I like to have a little bit more control, and I always go around the hairline as well and a little bit more into the neckline. Just very, very light strokes, very light product. This is KDM in Laguna, and it's absolutely beautiful because it has a little bit of pink in it along with gold, so it gives the skin that really nice, soft, natural, glowy look, as you can see. I don't know how much you can see on the video. Of course, the video never does justice to how it looks in real life, but I like the blend of the gold and pinks together, almost like a peach. It's absolutely stunning, and it goes with, let's say, most skin types. See, I had a little bit too much there, so I had to blend it down a little bit. That's why you have to be really careful with your strokes. Anything too heavy, you know, it's going to show a little bit more. And of course, you want to make sure you look for balance. Balance is very important in makeup as well. And now you can actually go all over, just kind of like bronze the whole face with whatever is remaining into the brush. After I'm done with the bronzer, I am going to add a little bit of the High Five in KDM. This is a blush, and it's very light actually, but it's perfect for someone like Brittany's age, and it's perfect for someone that's a little bit older too, just because it gives the skin just enough glow. And for someone that's not used to wearing a lot of makeup or a lot of blush, it's perfect for that because the color is very, very light. And again, I'm using the same brush as I was using for the bronzer. Now, can you use different brushes? Yes, but I'm trying to be as minimalist as I can possibly be, because I know most people that don't like to wear a lot of makeup are going to be the ones that are not going to have a lot of brushes either. And of course, I have a little bit harder time on this cheek because I don't see it as much. It's on the opposite side. And you can extend the blush a little bit more into the temple. And then the same thing on this as well. Extend it into the temple. Now, one cool thing about a blush is that you can use that as a base for your eyes as well. So again, I'm going to use High Five and KDM right in the eye area, right here. Start with the base of the eye first and then extend it on the way out and kind of like push the brush out. It almost gives the eyes a little eye lift without actually going under the knife. Look at me for a minute. And as you can tell, you know, her skin looks very glowy, her eyes look more open now. Just a little bit of color makes a huge difference. So eyes are very important, and when you are using eyeliner, you want to make sure that you go all the way into the base of the eyelashes, like right at the very top, and just to help open up the eye more, make it look like you're awake and alert. For some reason, when people say like, you look tired, that means you're like, no eye makeup on. So using KDM and charcoal, this gives it just enough darkness so that she looks like she has a little bit of makeup and not too much makeup on. And what I like about KDM is the fact that it is a cream base, therefore it goes on very smoothly. It does not scratch your eyes and it does not irritate your eyes. It is waterproof, so it stays on all day and does not smudge or anything, and it does not get into other parts of the eye that you don't want it to. It doesn't run. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can tell the difference between this eye without makeup and this eye with makeup, and it's very, very light, very soft. And this is a mechanical pencil, therefore it goes up and down, and you can adjust to how much of it you like to use. So we're going to do the same thing into the other eye. And it's so creamy that it really does not feel like it's pulling or pushing into your eyes or your eyelashes, because everything that we do to ourselves or bodies, it has consequences. You know, when you drink, you're thirsty, you're dehydrated. You know, same thing with when you scratch your eye, you push your eyes, you rub your eyes too much, you create wrinkles that you don't want, and then wonder where they came from. Besides the fact that we have to smile, the smiling is good for the soul, so I don't recommend not smiling. And look at that, she's got beautiful eyes, and they look like they're just, you know, perfectly shaped. Her eyelashes look actually longer because eyeliner does help elongate the eyelashes. And then of course eyebrows are very important. I am going to use KDM, and this is actually a dark brunette, and of course Brittany is a dark brunette. The good thing about the dark brunette in KDM, or any of the KDM eyebrow kits, they come with this really nice brush, and they also have this teensy little tweezers that you can actually use to pluck any eyebrows that are out of shape. And all I'm doing is just small strokes. Again, with makeup, less is more, and soft is always better. You can always add to it. Not that you can't take off, it's just that it makes it easier for you when you have less and you can add to than when you have more and you have to take. One thing about eyebrows is that now we're in this eyebrow craze, so I'm going to put my 2 cents into it. Like, everybody has eyebrows to their eye shape, right? They're born a certain way, and that's for a reason. Our eyebrows are meant to match our face. When we're born with thin eyebrows and then we create this really gaudy, thick eyebrows, they don't look right because they're not meant for your face. So it's all about balance. Find the right balance and create the right eyebrows. Like, this are Brittany's eyebrows. I'm not creating any more into her eyebrow. She's been very lucky that she has not over plucked her eyebrows. And I always make sure I tell her not to pluck her eyebrows. However, for me to give her a thick eyebrow, it will not look right on her. A thin eyebrow will not look right on her. But if she had thin eyebrows and then I try to give her a thick eyebrow, that would not look right on her either, because that's not her eyebrows. Alright, so now our next step, or our final step, is lips. Lips are very important, you know, and you want to choose the right product. Of course, everything goes by season. You don't have to follow the trends and you don't have to follow the seasons. I personally don't always, but when I do, and we are going into fall, so I decided to use the Cognac and KDM. It's a very beautiful tone. It's got a bit of brown in it, it's got a bit of pink in it, it's got a bit of peach in it, so they're all kind of like intermixed together, and it's perfect for fall time. And I'm going to mix that with the Pinky in KDM as well. Now, Pinky is definitely has more pink in it, hence the name. But then together, it's going to be a beautiful color. And it's going to be very nice, young, fresh color, especially for someone like Brittany that's, pretty young. So anyway, KDM and Cognac. We're going to line it up and fill up the lip with KDM, and then we're going to add the lip gloss in Pinky just to give it some shine and make it look really nice and, really soft and not very dramatic. We're going to go with the lips very soft strokes. And one good thing about KDM lip liners is that they work as lipsticks. You can fill up the whole lip with this. It's very creamy, very soft. You know, really nice product. It does not run into the skin, and it does not. It's waterproof, so it stays pretty good. But it's not alcohol based, so it's not going to really dry out your lips. But of course, taking care of your lips means you have to moisturize every day. Every night, you want to make sure that you use lip ointment to moisturize your lips. Okay, one thing about getting your lipstick on is to smile. The smiling actually gets every little part of your skin, fills in any lines, because our lips of course have lines. Alright, so KDM lip liners do come with a brush, so you want to make sure you take the brush and you blend in the color as much as you can before you go with the lip gloss. And lip gloss, all you need is a little bit. And you can use the brush that the lip liner comes in, and you just give it a really nice, healthy glow. You know, again, you don't want to make your lips too moist, because then the more moist your lips are, the quicker the lipstick is going to run off. So just enough so that it looks glowy and healthy. And what's the word? Luscious lips. And you also want to go right into the base line. It's soft and real nice. And of course, I put a little bit more pressure in here, so you want to make sure that your pressure and the stroke of your hand is the same in both sides to create an even look. What we're going to do is add a little bit of mascara to the eyelashes, and that will complete the eye look. So I'm going to have Brittany look down. And again, I am using KDM. This is loaded in vitamin E, so it helps maintain her eyelashes, and also adds volume into the eyelashes as well, and it helps them look and feel longer. But it's not waterproof, which I don't believe in waterproof mascara, because remember, when you use waterproof mascara, you're going to have to remove the waterproof mascara, and removing waterproof mascara is a big problem, because you are going to create more tension into the eyelashes, and tension into the eyelashes means that you are going to destroy your eyelashes. Alright, so take a look into the camera. You can see the eyelashes have lifted, and I only did one coat all the way up now. I'm going to use the very tip of the mascara wand and just touch up the bottom lashes, and you can see how beautifully it goes in. It does not clump up, which is very important for lashes. You want to make sure your eyelashes look nice and healthy, not clumpy. So same thing on this eye as well, so look down, and I'm just brushing a little bit. Of course, it's a lot easier for Brittany to do her own lashes than for me to do her lashes. And you can go as many coats as you can. The more coats there is in your eyelashes, the longer your eyelashes will become, because the fiber of the mascara is going to stick into the lashes, and the next coat is going to stick into the lashes and the previous coat, and so on. So the more pronounced your eyelashes, you know, the more coating it will require. And how beautiful is that? And again, I just want to show you real quick. I'm going to go again into this lash and just brushing them up. And you can see how it's not clumpy at all. It's very light and soft. And again, it is enriched with vitamin E, so it helps feed your eyelashes. And it's not very heavy for the eyelashes, so it will not strip your eyelashes. You won't lose any eyelashes, which is very important. And voila. Anyway, this is a finished look. She looks absolutely stunning and very fresh, very young, and she looks like she's ready to take on the world. The point that I'm trying to make is that you really don't have to wear a lot of makeup. I hear a lot of women say that I don't like makeup, or I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, or I don't like to take my time. Of course, this video took a little bit longer because I had to explain, you know, step by step on how to put on makeup. Normally, makeup routine should not take more than 10 minutes, and taking 10 minutes out of your time to look like you're put together is definitely worth your time, because as my grandmother used to say, you can only make a first impression once. So you never know who you run into, you never know who you're going to meet going out to the store, even to the grocery store. You'll be surprised. You always want to put at least a little bit of makeup so that people don't ask you if you are doing well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy our video, and stay tuned. We are going to show more tips and tricks on how to create a healthy, natural look, and a look that you're going to be proud to wear every day. Thank you.